Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today we are talking about, did you for real get it free? A TikToker exploited a Doordash error and got free steaks delivered. Usually when you see things like this, the first thing you think is, oh, what driver got deactivated for this? But in this case, apparently, it's Doordash's crappy software that caused this. The software is so glitchy, you would think that it was invented during the time where dial-up was the main source of internet. Some of you youngsters don't even know what I just said. What's dial-up? But with that said, I am very interested to see what is being said here and how she actually did it. So with that said, let's get started. TikToker Sherilyn13 posted a clip to the platform that may have ruined a good thing she had going. First of all, I'm gonna leave her TikTok in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject. Is it really ruining a good thing she had going, or is it just, it was a one-time system that ended up working out in your favor? I don't think that's you. I think that's Doordash actually fixing their stuff. But who knows? Maybe there was a method that we don't know about. Let's take a look. She noticed that on Doordash, her local Outback Steakhouse location had no prices listed for several steak dishes. So she did what anyone else would do and see if she can actually order a steak for free and get it delivered. And it actually worked! Okay, so that's the restaurant's fault, if anything. If you're gonna not put a price in for the items that you put on, that's your own dang fault. Don't go trying to blame this on the TikToker. It's the steakhouse's fault. She writes in a caption for the video, I was vegan, but due to the circumstances, I'm no longer. Hashtag Doordash, hashtag carnivore, hashtag scammer. One minor thing I would say is I don't know if it's truly scamming, if it's the fault of the restaurant. If anything, it's the fault of Doordash or the fault of Outback Steakhouse. Second, you are not a vegan. I refuse to allow you to call yourself a vegan at this point, because clearly I have that authority. If you're willing to compromise your values of being a vegan, if it's even a value-based veganism to begin with, to eat free steak, then therefore you are not a vegan. I refuse. I've made the decision. Clearly it has that much authority here. In a text overlay on the now viral TikTok share remarked, my Outback Steakhouse keeps forgetting to add prices to the steaks on Doordash. Yo, she kept doing it. It sounds like a poor management issue, actually. I don't know if that's Doordash. Like, if they are the ones plugging all the information in and now it's zero, what's going on? Is that a glitch in Doordash, or is it bad manager not plugging in the prices properly? I wish I could find that out. Somebody tell me in the comments if they have actual control over that. Other users on the platform were shocked that it actually worked, with some speculating that there would be dire repercussions for the employee responsible for setting up the Doordash pricing system. Oh, somebody gonna get fired if I Outback, alright? Who's ever responsible for the Outback Doordash death getting fired, probably. Another user in the comment section appears to be a Doordash driver who reaped the benefits of the hack. I'll tell you what, if you tip your drivers and this is what you're doing, by all means, keep going. We're not gonna stop you. Is this why I be doing DoorDashes that have like 10 steak dinners but they tip me fire? That is exactly the point. Judging by other comments, it doesn't seem like this is a hack specific to Outback Steakhouse. Ooh, this can be a problem for all types of restaurants? I thought I was the only one! I did it at Denny's on Postmates, and I got hundreds of dollars worth of chocolate chip cookie pancakes. Yo, free pancakes too? Oh, I would be so hyped to get free breakfast. Like, I was like, all right, Outback Steakhouse, but free breakfast? Try stopping me, boy. Others double checked with Share to see if this legitimately worked, as they noticed several other restaurants in their area had the same pricing error. So it doesn't even look like it was Outback Steakhouse having this problem. It sounds like a lot of these apps are having some sort of glitch to where you get free food. I don't know what's going on here. Did you for real get it for free? Because a couple restaurants near me look like this too. The amount of hype on the free food subject right now. I'm even thinking about it. Cher said she was only able to get the steaks ordered for free the first time she completed the order, as the location would cancel her order whenever she would try to get more free food.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So it only worked once, and now the restaurant is actually caught on to it? That stinks, man. Although, real talk, you better be double checking those prices to see if you can get some free stuff, know what I mean? They blacklisted me! Or just have someone constantly watching orders because mine started getting canceled by Outback.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Man, that is really frustrating. The Doordash application isn't the only place where this type of online pricing error has cost businesses tons of potential earnings. Ooh, so apparently businesses are taking heat too. Because you gotta think, if they're not charging the customer, they're getting zero profit, which means they're actually causing a net loss. I don't know if DoorDash would actually cover the losses though. I don't know what's going on there. Although I will say it would probably cause a lawsuit if DoorDash didn't pay them the money from it. I don't know. Digital Commerce 360 writes, Zappos, Amazon, and Uber are among major companies that have fallen victim to online pricing blunders, and McDonald's had a similar experience with a self-service ordering system. So everybody's got this problem going on. Is there like a hacker that's like doing all this? Imagine like some guy's like, I'm gonna be like the Robin Hood of the internet and just, we're gonna make some free food options for you. For example, in 2010, Amazon had a pricing error on Marvel graphic novels that marked down comic books that were originally priced as high as $125 to $15. The nerd in me felt that. Oh.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Seriously, some of these comic books these days, they are priced so high, and it's like 125 is probably among the cheaper graphic novels out there as far as the older ones, but that is insane. The retail mega giant was able to isolate the issue and cancel a ton of orders that were placed at erroneous discounted prices, which sparked backlash. To pacify customers, Amazon issued $25 gift cards in lieu of sending comic books. I love how they say that, to pacify customers, like children crying or something, like, wah, you want to send me my comic books. And then they just put a binky in their mouth or something and be like, that's gonna be taken so far out of context one day. In many instances of online shopping, algorithmic pricing can be to blame, like the time Amazon listed a book on flies for $23.7 million, or when a Toronto Uber customer was charged over 14 grand for a single 3.5 mile Uber ride. I mean, that was just insane, the opposite direction. Like, it's one thing to charge somebody less than what they're actually valued. Now it's the opposite direction, to where people would be charged 1, 2, 3 figures more than it should be. 2 figures if it's a really expensive ride. But 3.5 miles, like, I think I can get a $14 ride out here for this. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I could get one for like $12 right now, and that's going more distance. Restaurants that deliver through DoorDash don't use algorithmic pricing to determine the cost of their items, although tech glitches can sometimes lead to free food scams for customers. I don't know if it's really considered a scam. In my opinion, scams are intended to cause harm to the people involved. She's just taking advantage of a glitch that DoorDash should have caught on to initially. This is DoorDash's fault, if anything, or Outback's fault, whichever it is. It seems that in Cher's case, the restaurant became wiser to her scam of their pricing structure. I feel like they came wise when they saw that they got paid nothing for steaks, which makes perfect sense. In my opinion, it's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. I know it's a very controversial opinion, but I don't think I could call her a scammer, because the opportunity was presented to her. It's not like she went through this whole elaborate method of, let me intentionally try to get free food and lie and manipulate to get it. She saw a price was 0, then she took advantage of the 0 price. DoorDash's fault. That's Outback's fault. Or whoever is in charge of these prices directly. And not to mention, DoorDash's systems are, well, they need a just overall general update. Like, I'm not a tech genius, but everybody knows that DoorDash's software sucks and their customer and Dasher support and merchant support is overall garbage. So it is what it is. Although I will say the fact that she claimed herself to be vegan, I'm calling BS on that. You're not vegan if you're choosing to get free food that is not vegan. Veganism is treated as a way of life. And if you're choosing to compromise the value system that comes with veganism, you're not a vegan. I refuse. Because clearly I have that authority. You see this pen? This pen gives me authority. Very authoritative pen. I'm glad that the driver are actually not at fault here. You would see this and the first thing you would think is, oh, who's the driver's getting deactivated for this claim? And you know what? There are people that will scam DoorDash and then the driver will take the heat for it. In fact, I've made a video talking all about this Discord group that did that. So I'll leave that in the description. Check it out. But that's not all what this woman did. She was offered a price and she accepted the offer. That's not a scam. Sherilyn, good for you for getting free food at the expense of DoorDash and not the expense of the driver who works for DoorDash. Because I think we can all agree that free food with drivers that are happy means happy everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!